Hi everybody, it's Miss Carrie from Bridgeville and South Fayette Township Libraries, and it's time for Treat Yourself Fridays. So what we're going to be doing today is making our very own coaster meme. So you're going to be making for a coaster at home, and we're going to be using the Pikachu meme. And just so you know, this is a take and make from our libraries. So you can get all of the supplies at our libraries and be able to make this yourself. The one thing to know is that there are different colors. So we have red, the orange that I had, the yellow orange, and blue. And some of them have different mouths, so that's to keep in mind as well. So what you get is what you get whenever you pick up a kit. All right, so let's see what you'll need. Okay, so now that you know what you'll need, let's get started. So what you'll need first is your awesome Pikachu. And just so you know, I did make it a little off with the measurements, and I did that on purpose so then you can pick and design it in a different way that from everyone else's. So I think I'm going to do it something like this. So what I'm going to do is now that I know kind of how I want it on my tile, I'm going to take my contact paper and I'm going to take off the back of it. So once you take off the back, it should be clear with the grid lines. And what you want to do is kind of get a corner and then get your little corner guy down, and you want it to be as close as possible to the contact paper, like this, to take it off. And then you want to have your Pikachu ready, and you're going to want to, oh, I got a little bit of my hair in there. And you're going to want to place your transfer tape on top. And the other thing that you'll want to do is clean off your coaster, because there could be little particles on there of like dust and other things. And then what you want to do is make sure that your transfer tape is completely is on as much of your design as possible. And you want to have this at an angle like this, and you're going to put it down on the transfer tape where your design is. And that's just to kind of secure it a little bit more. And the transfer tape, what it'll do is it'll take off this backing. And it's, like I said, it's just like what you do with the contact tape is, and like I said, some of it won't come on, and that's okay. As long as it transfers with your tape, that's all that matters. You're gonna put it on the way that you want it. And like I said, it's a little off, and you can either, I'm probably just going to cut it off, but you can easily wrap it around if you want to make it unique. However you wanna make it unique, that is what you should do. But you want to first do your popsicle stick again to make sure that it's grabbing hold of the vinyl is sticking onto your coaster. And then you'll do the same thing where you want to take one of the edges of the contact paper, and then you want to move it as close to the coaster as possible to get all of the little pieces on there. And these are little itty bitty pieces, so it might be a little bit challenging. If that happens, like what's happening with mine right here, all you have to do is use your popsicle stick or your hand and just try to get it on there as much as possible. And part of the reason why it's doing that to you is because it's not all on there, but it'll be okay. Voila! And my Pikachu is on there. I'm going to take the backing that I had with my contact paper real fast because you can reuse contact paper. So if you ever want to do vinyl again, or if you have a Cricut at home, you can always reuse it. So I'm just going to plop it on there so that I can reuse it later. And like I said, I'm gonna get some scissors and I'm just gonna cut those bad boys off. All right, and so it'll look like something like this whenever you're done. Now the other thing that you have in the kit, because you'll get everything that you need for this activity in the kit, is you have the corkboard backing, and it's already adhesive. So all you have to do is take off the back of that and plop it onto the back of your coaster. And if you want to secure it more, you can always use a hot glue gun or anything like that. But now you have a secure coaster that's not going to mess up your table, and it'll work really nicely. If you want to, you can also put Mod Podge on the front at home in order to protect your vinyl. So that's something you can do. There's also spray that you, some sprays that you can get, that kind of thing. But I think that this turned out really well. I obviously did not clean my tile first, and you can tell because it has like little bumps on my thing. But honestly, that's not going to it's not going to enable you from using your coaster, so it's absolutely fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome fun craft. And I hope to see you guys next week, where we are making a mug recipe. It's going to be pancakes in a mug. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. It's going to be super awesome, and I think pretty tasty. So join us next week if you would like, or watch it later. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.